Yemen, a nation located at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula, has been marred by a complex and protracted conflict for the better part of a decade. Central to this unfolding drama is the rise and consolidation of power by the Houthi rebels, a group that has drastically reshaped the landscape of Yemen's ongoing strife. The Houthi movement, officially called Ansar Allah, which means supporters of God, originated as a theological movement preaching peace in the northern Yemeni governorate of Sada. Its genesis can be traced back to the 1990s, under the leadership of Hussein Badruddin al-Houthi. However, the movement began its transition into an armed insurrection in the early 2000s, primarily as a response to perceived economic and political marginalization by the central Yemeni government. This evolution was also influenced by the group's Zaydi Shia beliefs, a branch of Shia Islam that constitutes a significant portion of Yemen's population. The 2011 Arab Spring protests in Yemen served as a turning point for the Houthi movement. As protests grew against then-President Ali Abdullah Saleh, the Houthis leveraged the chaos, expanding their territories well beyond their Sada stronghold. By 2014, the Houthi rebels, in alliance with forces loyal to Saleh, captured Yemen's capital, Sana'a. This rapid advance culminated in the declaration of a new government by the Houthis, effectively sidelining the internationally recognized administration of President Abd Rabbu Mansur Hadi. It was the capture of Sana'a that drew international attention, particularly from Saudi Arabia, which views the Houthi movement as an Iranian proxy. Concerned about the shift in balance and the potential threat on its southern border, Saudi Arabia, backed by a coalition of Arab states, intervened in 2015 with a massive air campaign aimed at restoring Hadi's government. The conflict took on a broader regional dimension as it was perceived as part of the larger Saudi-Iranian power struggle in the Middle East. This regionalization of the Yemeni conflict drastically intensified the violence, turning Yemen into one of the worst humanitarian crises of the 21st century. Amidst the bombardments and blockades, the Houthis showcased an uncanny resilience. They developed and deployed a range of ballistic missiles, some of which were fired into neighboring Saudi Arabia, escalating tensions and drawing even more international concern. This resilience and the ability to administer vast territories effectively turned the Houthis from mere rebels into a significant political and military force. They collected taxes, ran their own media, and set up a parallel state apparatus, further entrenching their influence in Yemeni society. However, this consolidation of power did not come without its own set of challenges. The alliance with Saleh ended in 2017, turning the former allies against each other. Saleh was eventually killed in the clashes, marking the end of an era in Yemeni politics and leaving the Houthis as the dominant force in northern Yemen. Despite numerous attempts, peace talks between the warring factions have failed to yield any lasting ceasefire or resolution. The Houthis' increasing prowess in drone warfare, naval mines, and cyber attacks not only underscores their adaptability but also complicates the prospect of a peaceful settlement. Economically, Yemen has been devastated. Yet, the Houthis have maneuvered to control key economic resources, further solidifying their position. This includes overseeing the strategic port of Hodeidah, a lifeline for much of Yemen's imports and humanitarian aid. The rise of the Houthi movement has not just reshaped the military and political dynamics within Yemen, it has also altered the geopolitical chessboard of the Middle East. Their resistance against one of the region's most potent military coalitions has offered them a reputation of being formidable and resourceful. It's essential to understand that the Houthi ascendancy is just one layer of Yemen's multifaceted conflict. The south sees a separate struggle for autonomy, and extremist groups in the Arabian Peninsula, AQAP, continue to operate in the shadows, leveraging the chaos. In conclusion, Yemen's story, marked by the Houthis' rise, is one of resilience, strategic maneuvering, and the tragic costs of war. Their role in Yemen's conflict underscores the intricacies of modern warfare, where non-state actors can profoundly influence national, regional, and global dynamics. To truly comprehend Yemen's plight, one must recognize the nuances and complexities that groups like the Houthis bring to the table. Only with this understanding can meaningful dialogue be achieved, hopefully steering Yemen towards a brighter, more peaceful future. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the complexities surrounding Yemen's conflict. Ensure you're subscribed for more insights into the Middle East and its intricacies. If you found this enlightening, don't forget to like, share, and comment.